look, it's Buckalow. What up, Buckalow? That's awesome. Mad had Renee, RTM, Shiloh, Tony, Gary, Ruby, Evan, Chad, Prelude. What's up, everybody? I said what's up. It's 12:45. What the hell? Yeah, it's 10:45 for me. 10:45. What's going on, guys? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I said I was gonna do a live stream this weekend. I had a couple people looking forward to it, so I figured I'd at least hop on for a little bit. Yeah. I'm doing good, Victoria. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope you had a good weekend. Now that it's winding down and it's almost Monday, it's actually Monday for some people. So, yeah. Happy Monday. What up, Oklahoma, California? You're always in here. Damn, you're in here quick, too. 12:45, Texas, and still work. What does it say? Watch. I don't know. It scrolled by too quick. Well, if you're in Texas, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're not in the area that's affected by the hurricane. And if you are, I'm sending my best wishes, and hopefully you stay safe out there. Most definitely. Sibia, you should do a podcast. It's something I thought about, but I just never got around to actually doing it, so. There's a few people from Texas in here. And Canada. Andrew, I see you. Says, I'm Canadian. Well, I'm assuming you're in Canada. You just said I'm Canadian. You could be anywhere and still be Canadian. So, what's up, Enrique? Clash Killer, what's up? Someone said I should do a compilation with B-Busta. Yeah, I think we've talked about doing a collab, but then all this stuff went down, so everyone's been just kind of doing their own thing for the moment while everything figures itself out. So that'll be probably in the future sometime for sure. What up, Natasha? Madame Black Rose. Yeah, this will probably be a little bit of a shorter live stream. Just more or less dropping in, seeing what's up. I still have no idea what to do with my second channel, Inferior Maker. Like, I was gonna do scary countdowns and everything, but with all the YouTube crap, like, they could just flag my video type of thing and then it wouldn't even get views. So essentially, I'm just kind of doing all that work for nothing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do over there now. I gotta figure it out. It's gotta be something creepy, though. I don't know. Jackie says, sending love from Chicago. I appreciate that. Love from Arizona. Out in the desert. Yeah. What up, Sahil? Talk to me, he says. Woodland Hills, California. What up? Andrew says, your voice is perfect for telling stories. I love it. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I used to always actually hate my voice. I still kind of do, honestly. I think everyone has that thing. But yeah, I used to hear my own voice and I was like, that's me. I don't like that. Just heard something outside. Someone's probably creeping outside. Tahira, if I said that right, says this is their first time attending a live stream of mine. Well, welcome, and I'm glad you made it. Ericool says gaming channel? Question mark. I would, but at the same time, I have a whole bunch of people subscribed over there for creepy stuff. I know I could do creepy games, but I think it would let a lot of the people down that were over there. I don't know. It's just gonna have to be something. I think it's been over a month now. Maybe even like close to 2 months since I've done something over there, so I really have to figure it out. Most definitely. Someone says, play the beanbag review. They were in tears. It was so magical or something. I don't know. The comment disappeared. I thought that was pretty funny. I enjoyed doing the little review. I mean, there's only so much you could say about a beanbag chair, but I think I nailed it. I think the dive onto the chair was perfect too. Simple Reviews asks, did I watch the Mayweather fight? Yes, I did. I watched it with my wife, and for the first 2 rounds, she kept laughing, and she's like, what are they doing? And I was like, they're just testing each other. But yeah, I watched it. It went as I expected. It's the smart move for Mayweather to just take the blows while you can in the beginning and just let him tire himself out. Because then not only do you have that energy later on, but they're exhausted. So that one hit you're doing is almost going to feel like 2 times the power, because not only do they have to deal with that hit, now they're exhausted. I mean, you could just see walking out of his corner, he was wobbling. Like everything just changed. He was dying. That's why he was really going for the hugs. So, come here, let me hug you. But yeah, it went about as I expected. But if Mayweather were to get in the MMA ring, honestly, he wouldn't last as long. It's 2 different sports. I mean, I understand Conor did very well in there, and that's partly, I think, because MMA does include boxing. So, I mean, to be a good MMA fighter, not only do you have to have your ground game, but you need to have your stand-up game. So it's not like he was just a fresh off the street, didn't know anything about it. You know, he's spent hundreds of hours training in boxing, I guarantee it. So he should have more or less probably worked a lot on his stamina and also tried to chill back, because he should have also known that in boxing, getting a knockout is not exactly the easiest thing like it is in MMA. Because in MMA, you can just easily get someone in a choke or an arm bar or something like that. That's more options than just completely knocking them out. Because even that's almost rare. But he tried to go with the brute force, and I think was hoping for the early knockout. And yeah, went about as I expected. Yeah, once it started getting towards the middle and they started feeling each other out, I thought it was a good fight. Conor definitely, he was doing his thing, like when Mayweather went in for the combo, and Conor countered it with that nice uppercut. That was really nice. That was nice. But there were some good parts, most definitely. Someone says, dude, why am I in a hurricane? Am I in a hurricane? It shouldn't be windy. Someone's like, glad I didn't pay $100 for it. Me too. I watched it all live stream. There's a website. I watch all the live sports, pay-per-view, all that good stuff for free. That's how I used to watch it all at work. I'd watch it on my mobile too. It would just load up on at work and then just chill. Someone said, what's my favorite horror movie? Vile. V-I-L-E. And you can find it on Netflix, last I knew. Jason says, what are you going to do a face reveal? I assume that's when are you going to do a face reveal? I have done a lot of them. In fact, if you look in my last video, you see me jumping on a beanbag chair and sitting on it. So, yeah, I guess you could even look at my last video and see a face reveal. But I've done a lot of them. I see you, YouTube vlogger. Ginger from Louisiana. Thank you for stopping in. Jay, I saw you asking if I do shoutouts. What up, Jay? Plays GTA. Have I seen VHS? No, I have not. I mean, I've watched a VHS if you're... I think you're referring to a movie, VHS, but not the actual thing movies used to be on. Yeah. Devin asks, your maker, do you have legs? Nope. Nope, not at all. Harley asks, Vile? Question mark. Is that a movie? Yes, it is. You're gonna find that on Netflix if you look it up. San Japan, ? I don't know what that is, madame. Sash, thank you very much. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I was actually thinking about when DVDs and stuff were coming out, switching over from the VHS and all that stuff. More specifically, I was thinking about back when I was in school and I had a Discman, and it had like 30 seconds ESP, the skip protection, where it essentially just kind of like reads the disc ahead of time and then takes 30 seconds of memory and just saves it on a little thing. And I remember being at school and I took an eraser and shoved it down in the part where the lid closes. So essentially it was saying that it was closed when it was open, so I could pop the disc out and music would still be going and everything. And I remember one of the kids, he was so excited. He's like, oh my God, there's no disc in here and it's playing. And like, this was before MP3 players, and I was just thinking about how only a few years after that would be like just a normal thing, having an MP3 player where you never needed a disc. Yeah, it was just crazy in high school. I mean, that just makes me feel old, and it really wasn't too long ago. I mean, I am getting old, but yeah, still crazy. Any plans for Halloween? Victoria asks. No, I don't make plans. Not really. I don't really hang out with anyone. So, nope. Not gonna do anything. I don't remember what I did last Halloween. I think I just worked. Yeah, I think I just made videos or something. I always think about dressing up, but I don't. Like, I'll go to the Halloween store, but I don't do anything special for Halloween. Corinthia. Thank you so much. Corinthia's in here. Thanks for the stream, just in time. I live in Texas and the storm is coming right at me. Oh no. I hope you have an evacuation plan in order if it comes to that. I hope it doesn't come to that. Stay safe out there, most definitely, and get away if you need to, for sure. It's not worth risking your life. And I hope everything works out. And I hopefully you just catch like the outside. Actually, more hopefully, it just disappears. It's like, okay, no more storm. Thank you so much for the support, but stay safe in the storm, most definitely. Any Halloween collaborations? No, I don't have any Halloween collaborations in order. I do have a couple stories that I was going to do. I was actually going to do them in a video like a week or two ago, and then I saw that they were both from Halloween, and I was like, well, I'm going to save these for Halloween. So, yeah. Someone's just typing nonsense. Crypto asks, your maker, what do you think about steampunk? I don't know what steampunk is, so I think nothing about it. Money Glitch God says, dear your maker, I will rape you. Okay. Thanks for that. Athena, do you think you might live stream on Halloween? I'm not sure. It depends on if I end up getting a call from family or if I want to just go like creep on people, get like a Grim Reaper outfit and just go like mess with people. I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm still waiting for a really good storm around here. If I can get a good storm, like my plan was to try to get a cheap kayak, and the storms are crazy out here. When it rains because we're in the desert, you know, and like floods will get bad. They'll carry cars, people, all kinds of stuff. So I figured it'd be cool to be in like a Grim Reaper outfit and almost have like a boom box or something playing just some, I don't know, some eerie death music or some shit, and me just be in this kayak with the Sith and everything, just cruising down dressed like the Grim Reaper, just staring at people as I go down in the storm. I think that would be baller. Yeah. D Jims, when did you start YouTube? I started my YouTube account back in 2008. Way back in the day. Back then it was video games and pretty much whatever I wanted. Yeah. Future Spices asks how old I am. I am 30 years old. Luna, what made you want to do YouTube? The reason I started my account was to just like share my video games with buddies of mine. But then I ended up... Actually, I kept doing gaming for a long ass time. I have probably like 400 gaming videos that I've unlisted. I did that up until 2014 or something like that. And then I tried a series called Wacky Worldwide News. I think I did 3 episodes of that. But then after like 3 episodes, I got bored. So I stopped doing YouTube for, I think like a month or 2. Maybe longer. And then I was listening to stories at work at the dental lab. And I ran out of stories within like 2 weeks. So then I figured I wasn't the only one with the issue. So I started going home and recording the stories. And I got 80 views my first day. And that pretty much set it all in motion. I was kind of addicted at that point. I was like, oh my god, 80 people watched this video. So I went home the next day and did a video that day. I think for 7 or 8 months, I uploaded a video every single day. They'd be like 5 minutes long, 5 to 12 minutes long. I was still working full time at the time, so I was having to come home and do all this work on top of it. Like I was sleeping like 4 hours or something like that. It was crazy. Jackie, have you ever met Rob Dyke? Any collabs? ? I have not met Rob Dyke. I have collabed with him. I actually have a collab on my channel with Rob Dyke, Mr. Nightmare, Mr. Creepypasta, B-Busta, Lazy Masquerade, Eden, Corpse Husband. All of us are in the Monster collab. I thought about redoing that, like taking their parts and just like redoing my parts and then just stitching it back together and then upload it again. Because I think I fucked up when I titled it and put the thumbnail, because it didn't get near as many views. Like I get asked all the time if I have collabs with Rob Dyke and Mr. Nightmare, all that, and it's like, oh, I guess you guys didn't see my other video. Yeah. Crypto, your maker, are you ever going to play any games live? I used to. I would play like Friday the 13th or something like that. I might start doing that again. But yeah, I'll end up doing it at some point, I'm sure. Someone asked, do I play PS4? Yes, that's what I play on. If you want to add me on there, it's YourMaker69. Fun fact, that was actually the name of the channel before I hit 15,000 subscribers. And then I figured I'd make it a little more family appropriate. But yeah, feel free to add me on PlayStation. What up, Zalik Ahmed? Yes, I do have a Snapchat. My Snapchat is Fear Your Maker, all one word. Someone keeps asking if I'm a fan of Robert Downey Jr. I don't dislike him. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I don't know. I don't mind his acting. Yeah. Someone says collab with Let's Read. We actually kind of have like a collab in the works, kind of. We're just finding the stories. We've still been chatting on Twitter about this whole YouTube crap, but yeah, we're definitely talking about doing collabs, so yeah. Someone asked me to say something. And to the little jeweler, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna just say right now, because I'm gonna forget at the end of the stream. Not an evil laugh. My evil laugh is pretty much just when I do something evil. It's always hard. Everyone's saying Overwatch, or one person saying Overwatch is just saying a lot, or she. I've never played Overwatch. It's too cartoony for me. Yeah. I don't like a lot of the really cartoony games. I need to be able to be drawn into a game, and Overwatch was just a little out there. Salty egg in my evil voice. I don't know if I have an evil voice. Salty egg. I'll just say it like I can say it like I'm mad. Salty egg. Why salty egg? Good night, Athena. Thank you for dropping in. Mr. Sentinel. You got deleted, son. It's Cosmic. Sup. What kind of cigarettes do I smoke? The cheapest ones, pretty much. Pall Malls. But I was actually talking to my wife today. We've got to get off that shit. Someone said the recent video you posted a beanbag review. Will you do another? I think there's only so much that can be said about a beanbag chair. And I think I covered them all pretty well. So probably not. I mean, there might be another review at some point, but like all those people that got mad and everything, it's like, they're all, I'm unsubbing because that review. Okay. And you wanted to tell me why? It's like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Go. I'm not going to beg you to stay. It's not like I broke this story up there. Oh, you ruined the vibe. It's like, if I got you in the vibe within the first 5 minutes, what makes you think I can't get you in the vibe for the second half? It's not like I stopped the story mid-sentence and said, we were walking down the hey guys, we're going to do a beanbag review. No, I waited to the end of the story. If you don't like it, check the description in the comments for a timestamp. If you don't like that, go. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think the YouTube ad thing probably helped a lot because at the same time, like, I used to be really worried about pissing people off. I'd be like, no, because then if they leave, I'm not going to be able to make a living. And then ad shit happens. Like, I'm not fucking making money anyways. I don't give a fuck. So, yeah. I guess, whatever. It is what it is. The people that actually left criticism saying, you know, it'd be better if you left it at the end, I can appreciate that, you know. Feedback's always awesome. But the ones that were just bitching to bitch and trying to get their 2 seconds of attention saying they were unsubscribing, as far as I'm concerned, leave. Someone asked, do I live in Michigan? No, I do not. I live in Arizona. Bleach, Clorox, Bleach, asks, do I like Stephen King? Yes, I do. Joanna Lopez, have you ever lived in a haunted place before? Not that I know of. I would like to, but I have not. I don't think. Yeah. Simple reviews. What are your plans for the future? I don't know. I don't make plans. We're just kind of winging it. The only plan I have is by the time I'm 40, I want to be a millionaire. So that way I know I'm good for the rest of my life. Other than that, everything's up in the air. I have no idea. Jack Daniels really wants me to be addicted to Xanax. Damn. You need to lay off the Jack. Do I like Rick and Morty? I think it's funny, but I don't like the burping and all that crap, so I don't watch it. I think I've watched like 2 episodes. Yeah. How long do I plan on doing YouTube? Probably as long as it's around for the most part. Even if I have to go back to work doing something, I'll end up probably still uploading, you know. Hey, guess what? We just got someone, they were looking for their attention. Now they're gone. Take care, Jackety Jack. Have fun with your Jack. Why you Jack? Because you're jacked. And banned. Later, dude. Have a good night. Do I post on Instagram much? No. I can't even remember the last time I've opened Instagram. I didn't have any of these social media things until I started YouTube. Like, even on my Facebook, I just shared that I've just now had my Facebook 2 years. And that was because I needed a Facebook for my channel. I had to set up a private Facebook just so I could set up a business Facebook. which was odd. So now I have a private Facebook too. But no, I'm horrible with social media. Yeah. Notice me, senpai. There you go, Bleach. Hello, Jackie Martin. Someone asked what my favorite candy was. I don't eat candy much, but I'm a sucker for sour stuff. So pretty much sour stuff, and I'm good. Nothing too specific that I go and pick anything above the other. Do I know Mortis Media? I don't. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't. What's your favorite video you've ever put on your channel? I like that California one. That was probably my favorite story. The one with the pot farmer. That one. Almond milk. Is YouTube a hobby or full-time? It started as a hobby, and then I went full-time, and I'm still full-time for the time being, and if shit still goes like it goes, then they'll end up going to hobby again. But at the second, I'm full-time. Kinda. What do I think of creepypastas? I like them as long as they're good. Yeah. My favorite song, Crybaby by Tech9. Do you read all your fans' stories? No, I do not. I used to do that when I first started, but then I learned that you don't do that. I mean, as much as it sucks, sometimes it's better to not publish someone's stories than to let people go crazy in the comments on them. I even had someone who, probably a few months ago, like I did their story almost 2 years ago, and he was still messaging me saying he still debates on having me take it down because of the way people were reacting in the comments. So that's why I'm pretty strict on what I do and don't. Like I have probably like 5 times I have so many emails that I don't know if I'm going to do because people will react stupidly, or in some cases the story's not really that scary. Like I've had a story where a dude's like, hey, this one time I was scared. Can you share my Twitter and Facebook and everything with everyone? That was his whole message. I was like, what? That's funny shit. Foxy and Lucy. Hey, your maker, glad to hear your voice again. Great way to spend time at work. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you made it into the live stream even though you are at work. That's awesome. You can actually chill and listen for a little bit. I don't know how long this one will be, but I did say I'd try to do a live stream this weekend, and I kind of didn't. So, yeah. I'm glad you made it. Septic77. Sorry, got to go, your maker. I loved this stream. Well, thank you for dropping in, and I hope you are well and have a good week. What's a book you really want to read? I don't know. I think reading the whole book The Stand by Stephen King would be awesome. I watched the movie, I just never read the book. And I think books are always a lot better than the movies, so I think that would be the best one. Kelsey says, good morning/night from Virginia. Good morning/night from Arizona. Favorite stories to read? I don't know if I have a particular favorite. As long as it's like true-ish, believable. I don't know, I'm a sucker for the true ones. And it's actually written decent and actually scary, you know, I like it. I couldn't say I like any other above the other. So, I mean, if you were wanting different types, then I'd say true scary stories are definitely up top. And then paranormal, aliens, all that stuff. And then probably down at the bottom would be creepypastas. Just because it's so hard to find actually good creepypastas. So, I mean, that's the way I would organize them. Dr. Blue, thank you so much. Don't have a lot of money to donate, but you're amazing. Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you so much. That's more than enough. You even just being here commenting is plenty. Don't feel the need to have to share your hard-earned money. That's strictly just donations if you want to and you're able to. So definitely don't dig into anything you might need. But I really appreciate the support. I'm glad you made it in. Someone says they already bought some Halloween decorations. Yeah, I want to get we always get the Halloween spirit that comes into town, and I always try to go the day after Halloween so I can get the fog machine. But every time I go in, the fog machine is always sold out. They'll have like 200 of them, and they're always gone. So I think this next time I'm going to have to try to get there as soon as they open, the day after Halloween. But I don't know where they're going to be because the building they were in last year is now something else. So, yeah. I don't know. What's the worst horror movie you've seen? What was that recent one? That recent stupid-ass Christmas one. It was supposed to be really good. It started with a C. Shit, I don't remember. I'm sure someone else will remember in the comments. It was that one, yeah, where I think the gingerbread cookie ends up coming out of the fucking... It was just so stupid. It comes and wraps a chain. Krampus, K. Yeah, it started with a K. Krampus. That movie. I thought that movie was stupid and a waste of my time. That's the exact reason why I don't watch a lot of movies. That movie was so stupid. Xavier, my friend and I were talking about donating and saying, this is my rent and this is going to be my child support. But oh well. That would have been a funny troll, most definitely. But yeah, don't worry about that. Strictly just donating. That would have been extremely funny though. Chris Hunter, thank you very much. And with the silent $2, didn't even say nothing, just be like, yo, shut up and take my money. Thank you, that's greatly appreciated. Don't be afraid to say something next time if there is a next time. If not, hopefully I'll just see you in the comments. I don't know, I have a hard time reading all the comments because when I'm answering, I'm usually not looking at the screen. So yeah. Someone says, I dare you to say wubba lubba dub dub. Wubba lubba dub dub. What if the haters dab back? Dab on him again. Dr. Blue. Just love you. You're the person who I'll buy merch from. Love your channel, love you, and listen to this later at work. Hopefully your family doing okay. We are doing very well now. My wife is doing better after her surgery and all that good stuff. Thank you for asking and thank you for the support. I hope you enjoy the merch. I have a nice hat and a few shirts and everything. Actually, I think I got like 6 shirts. And then I had one custom made with my actual URL on the back. The URL. Someone says he is ASMR. I don't like ASMR because there's too much lip smacking and popping, and I don't like that. ASMR doesn't work for me. I could try to whisper a little bit, but it doesn't work. Yeah, see, I don't like that. As soon as my tongue and cheeks and all that start making those little pops, it's like, no, son. No. Someone says they play Nintendo 64. Nice. That's your main system right there. Can't even get online or anything. Someone says, where am I from? I'm originally from Northern California. And now I am in Arizona. Yes. Is your voice okay? You sound a little sick. I am a little stuffed up, and I'm hoping I'm not getting sick. I don't see a lot of people, so I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it's just my sinuses, which is probably why this stream's not going to last much longer. It was why I was debating on if I even wanted to get on here. But, yeah. Dr. Blue says, I have your hat. But take care, have to sleep. Thank you so much, Dr. Blue. This live stream will be unlisted once it's done, so make sure you save the link to it if you want to watch it later. Or just leave the window open. You should be able to find it that way. Yeah. You can do better. Do a video drunk. I have drank a couple beers before I've recorded a video. Sometimes it actually seems to help. Like if you have one beer, it almost like loosens you up. Because like in your head the whole time you're recording, you're like, how am I sounding? Blah, 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 blah. But when you drink a beer, it's just like, bleh. Type of thing. It almost comes off more natural, I guess I'd say. So yeah. Would you ever do a meet and greet? Yeah, I probably would at some point, but I'd want to make sure that I have plenty of subscribers. I think the worst part would be like, hey guys, I'm doing a meet and greet, and I get there and no one's there. It's like, all right, awkward. So yeah, maybe like if I get like 10 billion subs, just more people that are on the planet, then I'll do a meet and greet, because at least I'll know some aliens will be there somehow. Or just people made a whole bunch of fake accounts. I guess that could be a possibility. Haley Clark. Lots of love from the UK. Stay awesome. Thank you so much, Haley. Love from the US. Over the seas. Foxy and Lucy. This is for your kitty cats. Thank you. Thumper is going to eat that in like a week. I think that could feed a Thumper for a week. Thank you very much. And they say thank you. Well, they probably say like, meow, or something like that. But I'm going to translate that to thank you. And Fuckface 9000 coming on in. How you doing, Fuckface? Coming in, sending $1 and just silent. The true style. Man, I still feel weird saying your name, dude. I don't know. Well, I do know why, but it's an interesting name. In the Cali Bay area. That would be super awesome to do a meet and greet in the Cali Bay area. Do it like at Hippie Hill or something like that. Like, yo, everyone, meet me at Hippie Hill. We're going to get drunk. That would be super dope. Get drunk with everyone. I don't know. If I had a whole bunch of people that were planning on showing up, I'd have to be responsible about it and have to have some sort of security or something, But I think that would be dope. And then it just rains on everyone. Sorry, guys. We're stuck here now. Wow, Bleach. That wasn't very nice. Nice, Fuckface. Got a new, better paying job. That's awesome. Hell yeah. It's always good to take a move in the right direction. Is there screaming every time? Is it still screaming? Is this still fucking screaming? I turned that off. Like, I don't have my headphones on. I'm not even listening. Actually, I think the music turned off too. But yeah, that screaming shouldn't be screaming. It should have been set up back in the day for every donation, but yeah, it's turned off right now. I don't, because it's supposed to display something on the screen too when that happens. So I don't know. Cynthia Gonzalez, when's your next live stream? Want to donate more and support, but I can't right now. Also, I'm going to send a story soon, so watch out. I will definitely keep an eye out for the story. I'm not sure when my next live stream will be. You know me, I'm kind of sporadic with everything. This one I think I only announced on Twitter. I don't even think I put it on Facebook. Yeah, keep an eye out. I'm probably going to try to do one. I don't know. I really couldn't say right now. Maybe later this week. I know I got to get one out for my patrons only too, so yeah. And Foxy and Lucy. I can't forget your wife. Lots of love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone's support. That's super awesome, guys. I just expected to come in and say, what's up? Like, I actually wasn't gonna live stream. Like, I know I said I was going to, but I was just gonna be like, no one wants to even watch anyways. I don't care. And then someone on Twitter earlier today, they're like, hey, when are you live streaming? I was like, shit. Someone does want to watch. I don't know what is wrong with that screaming. I am sorry. I have it turned off. It's deleted out of my OBS. Like, I don't know how it's even accessing a scream. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna just have to, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's screaming. Fuck, yeah. That's supposed to be for just when I'm playing video games. So when I'm not looking at the screen, I know. You know, but and especially when I'm playing a scary video game and it just randomly screams like that. It's like, oh my god. Yeah. How much of your day do you spend working on YouTube videos? Depends on how long it's been. Like, finding the stories is always the longest part. Finding the stories can literally take days sometimes. Just because you're trying to read through old emails, make sure you didn't miss something. You're going through Reddit. Then you gotta ask for permission, wait for permission. I'd say the easiest part's probably the actual recording part. Assuming you're not having one of those days where you just can't speak. But the easiest part would probably be recording. You'd probably spend about 2 to 3 times as much time recording as you will your final product. So essentially, if you have a 20-minute video as your final product, that took you probably about an hour to record. And then the editing is going to take a couple hours at least, you know, because you want to take out all the mess ups that you did. And then you have to go through and normalize it, noise reduction, get out all the other things, and then you want to amplify it, and then you got to actually go redo the spacing. So it actually sounds like you're talking, because when you take out all the mess ups and everything, there's not much of a good spacing in there. So it can take a while for sure. Fuckface 9000 again, coming in with $1. Not saying anything. I think he just wanted to hear that scream again. Probably he's all, people don't like that scream. Let's make it scream. And then Amy's Crawford, with showing some support as well, but not leaving a comment. Thank you so much, Amy. Hopefully it didn't just like disappear and not want to leave a comment for you. I think someone was having that issue. But I'm glad you made it to the stream, and I really appreciate the support, and hope you have having a wonderful morning. I think you guys are in morning over there. New Zealand, I would think that's New Zealand. Yes. When do I have a new video coming out? Probably tomorrow or the next day. I got to get it to my Patreons a little early, but I'm definitely going to have probably a few videos out this month, because honestly, I got to try to see if YouTube's going to work right, so that way I can make a little money and pay my bills. Yeah, so definitely have at least 2 videos before the end. Actually, probably at least 3 videos before the end of the month. Most definitely. Yeah. Paranormal Activity, Your Maker Edition. You know, that was actually something I thought about, because I think that would be a really awesome idea. I don't think I see it much on YouTube, is to take my Fear Your Maker channel and have that as almost a skit, a scary skit channel. Where, you know, like I'm in my living room and like a break-in, some dude's outside my glass door with a mask tapping on it with a knife. You know, something to make it like skit-like, but it's scary. I think that would be something enjoyable. Chris Hunter coming in with the $2 super chat, but not chatting. I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you so much. I hope it's not glitching out and not letting your comments go through. Tuxedo Cat, what are your PC specs? What kind of system? Before I went full-time, I made sure to get myself a laptop that could handle it, because my old specs were ridiculous. Like 1 gigabyte of RAM, Windows XP. Like, the computer is old as shit. So right now I ended up getting a Asus something or another. It's a gaming laptop. It's only got like 8 gigs of RAM, and then it's got the NVIDIA GTX 960 with the 2 gigs RAM on that, and then the Intel i7 So it's not the greatest. It won't do like gaming or any of that, but it's definitely a lot better than what I was working with. So I can't complain too much. Take care, David Garcia. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, I'm probably going to end this stream here in a few minutes too. I just wanted to drop in, say hello, talk to some people I haven't talked to because my hours are always different when I stream. And every time you do different hours, you'll talk with different people. Someone asked if I watch Game of Thrones. No. Never even watched 1 minute of it. In fact, the only Game of Thrones I probably watched is a preview on Philly D's channel. What, I guess 2 or 3 second clips he'll put in every now and then. Take care, Almond Milk. Thank you very much for dropping in. Steven, hi. My friend Melanie loves your stories from Australia. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you and your friend. I assume you're a fan too since you're here. I appreciate you guys' support. Have you heard of the channel Alan Tutorial? No, I haven't. I have not. I have not. Have you heard of the Untold Stories of the ER? No. Oh, is that the television show? I haven't watched that either. But yeah, I don't think I've seen any of that either. Stephanie Ann, been watching your vids forever. Love your voice. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you very much. I'm glad you've been a long-time supporter. I'm glad you made it to this short edition of a live stream, because this one is going to be a lot shorter. So it's awesome that everyone who's here made it. You know, it's crazy. There's quite a few people that have been around since pretty much day one. I mean, there's a few names like Kicks to the Teeth. Kicks to the Teeth. I haven't seen her in years. She was one of my very first viewers. I remember her, and I haven't seen her. Her and her husband, they used to drive to commute to work every day, and they'd listen to my stories. So she'd actually be on my videos every day. And then I think right around like 1,000 subscribers or so, I stopped seeing them. Yeah. Do I like EDM music? Marshmello, Testio, Alan Walker, etc. I know none of that. I don't know that genre, and I know none of those artists. It's making me wonder how out of touch with the world I am right now. Yeah. Whoops. Corinthia Gonzalez again. Lots of horny people here in the chat tonight. There's always horny people in the chat. It's so crazy. It's always like, fist me. Do this to me. Oh, touch me. Orgasm. It's a little weird. But, that's the internet for you. I've been watching for like a year, but I've watched every vid. I appreciate that, Carrie. Well, at least when you joined, there was plenty of backlog to actually go and listen to and everything. Cynthia, my live stream is lagging so much though. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll hear this and save that URL. Don't close out of the window, because once I end this stream here in a few minutes, you'll still be able to go back and watch it. Yes. How did I get into narrating? I was listening to them at work and ran out of stories, so I figured I wasn't the only one with the issue. So I went home and started recording after work and did that for every day. Holy shit. Every day. You should stop doing so many true stories. Yeah, but I like the true stories. I'm starting to get more into the paranormal and all that stuff. It's just finding a lot of good stories that people are really interested in. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. Horror or thriller movies? Horror movies for sure. Most definitely. Also, shout out to Lizzie. I see you doing some work down there, Lizzie. I appreciate it. Chris again. First year lurker or so. Thank you for all the work you do. OTR driver with odd hours. No, the super chat wasn't glitchy. Okay, so. Well, I appreciate that. It's good to know at least you were just driving and you didn't get screwed over. I hope you're driving safe out there and enjoying your odd hours. At least you get the dead traffic time. Assuming you're within the United States. Either way, I appreciate you dropping in and showing some support, and stay safe out there on the roads. I'm going to ring the bell for the Salvation Army. Have I ever done it? No, I've never rang the bell. I donate every year, but I've never actually rang the bell. I wonder what would happen if I just walked up and grabbed the bell. Just grab the bell and just start ding, 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 ding. Am I associated with Top 15? I know him. I know Dylan from Top 15, but no, I'm not like associated with him. We've worked together, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Not driving now, U.S. only, and I've been listening to you for about a year. Oh, cool. Well, at least you're not driving now. That would be a little dangerous with the super chat and everything. But either way, thank you. I appreciate that. Especially the long-time support, over a year. Damn. It's so crazy to think that I've been doing this over 2 years now. Like, it's just crazy. It's almost been 2.5 years. Damn. Bunner? That's kind of small. Liz Burner? I don't know. I'm probably reading that wrong. Thank you for dropping in. This is just an impromptu stream. It's actually probably going to end up, I'll probably end up ending it here in a second. See, sorry, every time I try to read a comment, you can hear I just trail off in my sentence that I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll probably end up leaving the stream here soon. So if you leave it open, you should still be able to watch it even when I go. I'm going to have it go unlisted rather than private, so that way everyone who's watching or people that came in late, they can scan back, that kind of thing. But pretty much anyone who didn't make it to the live stream is not going to be able to. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I saw you just get here, but unfortunately, that was one thing I learned the very first time streaming, is there's always going to be people just showing up when you're about to end it. So if you kept doing that, you would never end a stream. But fortunately, I will leave it unlisted, so you will be able to see it. So that's a good thing. Yay. Hello, Karsten. Hello. Jill Valentine, can you please read my story? It's hard to say. I don't know what story it is exactly off the top of my head, but I usually try to judge them so people wouldn't get killed in the comments and make sure it's something really enjoyable, you know, so maybe I haven't read it. Maybe I'm afraid people are going to eat you alive in the comments. Don't be afraid to send a follow-up email asking, like, if I have any thoughts on it or anything, because I'll hook you up with some feedback or something. Fave story on this channel, I had already answered that one. That one was the pot farmer one. Yes. Did you ever hear Harbinger Experiment creepypasta? No, I have not. MCD, what did you do before YouTube? I worked in a dental laboratory. I made teeth. When you go to a dentist and you get an impression done and they got to make a fake tooth or a bridge or any of that stuff, they would send that mold to us, and we would design it and make the tooth and send it back. That's what I did. Am I good friends with any other scary story YouTubers like Corpse Husband, Unified Tutu, blah, 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 blah? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm good friends. I never consider myself good friends because I've never met any of them, but I do chat a lot with a lot of them. So, yes, I am friends with them. You make more money from YouTube than dental. No, not right now. I'm not even making close to what I was making at the dental lab. I think when I first started, I was making almost exactly the same. Like, that was the one thing before I went full time, is I wanted to make sure that YouTube was going to consistently, I think it was like a month or two that I waited before I quit, because I wanted to make sure that I was at least going to make what I would have made full time in that one day. So I had to make sure that I was actually making the same as what I was doing. And then I started making more than what I was making at the dental lab, and now I'm making less again. So, hey. Yeah. Foxy and Lucy just became a patron. You're the best, your maker. No, you're the best for the support. That's super awesome. Thank you. Now you'll get early access to all the videos, and you'll get to see this unlisted live stream that'll come up probably in a few days. I'll end up doing a live stream for all the Patreons and everything. That way I can answer every single comment on there. Do you think you'll get back into dental again? Yeah, if shit goes downhill on YouTube and everything, then yeah, I'd probably go back into dental just to like do it. I don't know. I was kind of upset. I don't know. The other day I saw an ad for mortuary assistant, where essentially you go pick up bodies and help funeral arrangements and all that, transport people to the crematory, all that good stuff. I really should have put in a job application for that, but I just didn't like the being on call 24 hours thing. So yeah. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to probably go ahead and end this stream. It's already almost midnight for me. I did this shit hella late. I know my wife's still got to do laundry and all that good stuff. Carrie asks, what's your first patron tier? My first one's $1, and that includes early access to all of my content, as well as access to any live streams that are going to be done for patrons only. And then my $5 one, that one's a link to listen to all of my stories that are unlisted. So there's like 50 hours of videos that aren't even on my channel. So yeah, I think it's about 50 hours of content, all from my previous days, from the very first video I ever did for Scary Stories all the way up. And then I think like $20 gets you a special thank you at the end of my videos, that kind of thing. But yeah, I made it simple. You feel free to go check it out, all that good stuff. I do need to update it all and try to figure it all out a little more. But yeah. Either way, I really appreciate everyone coming and hanging out, and it was good chatting with you guys. I know I got to see a lot of new faces since it was later at night. And a huge thank you to everyone who sent super chats and even just commented and said that I'm awesome, when it's really you guys that are awesome, because I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys. So a huge thank you to everyone. Hope everyone has a great night, morning, whatever it is. Have a great week, and I will probably catch you tomorrow or the day after for a new video. So if you haven't already, make sure you click that bell icon down below my name, and you make sure you get notified of my videos, okay? Alright, guys and girls, and everything in between. Have a wonderful night, morning, evening, day, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, girlfriends.